Drake the type of guy to hold his hands together, close his eyes, count to 3 and blow out his birthday candles and then say my wish is a secret, hee hee. Me, finally gets 8 hours of sleep, my neck, yeah but you kinda did it wrong. There has been a British voice in my head saying bit sad in it for the past week and a half. Me driving into a motel with my stepmom, my dad driving out with my stepsister. You looked like the anonymous mask. I know I was late in feeding him but he doesn't need to threaten me. Had enough of this job, I'm about to take this whole restaurant out. A priest who temporarily lied reveals he went to hell and they were playing Rihanna's Umbrella as Satan. Real question is why is a priest ending up in hell? The child, I got into a fight. The mother, violence is not the answer. The father, stand up for yourself. The grandpa, may I suggest the Benelli M4? Are ya hired son? No. Me watching my phone make a little movie of the saddest month of my life without permission. Pretend your D is a stick shift when you get a did that in class once. Got fired. What? Who is angry German kid? Nobody. Wheels on a shopping cart. Work ever kick your A so bad you drive the speed limit home with no music playing? If masks were necessary for our survival as a species we would have evolved one by now. We haven't. We have noses and mouths. We have airways. It is not natural for people to go around with face masks on in their general life, and no amount of government propaganda can change that. Neil, do you wear shoes? Did you know, smoking is good for the environment because it chills human beings? Why are you going there? To spread his grandpa's cheeks, ashes, F. When the lap dances fire and you see them cesarean scars, for the kid. When one machine with maybe 4 or 5 guys can replace 1,000 although are more environment friendly than the machine. Yo, why 10-year-olds got iPhones now? You would be out of a job if they didn't. How do you make friends as an adult? Shared environments like the workplace. 2023 workplace. Ash and Pikachu's journey will end after 25 years. I have always been addicted to Pikachu. Tom and Jerry did it first. Carlton got the last laugh. Nobody talks about Jesus' miracle of having 12 close friends in his 30s. When you send someone a meme across the room and wait for their reaction. When you get caught having X with the Loch Ness monster. I was an S-man, doing Ness. Is that King Julian? Dim-witted cousins yelping for leftovers from the royal banquet table. Me, lies, I don't feel good. Boss tells me to go home. Me, Oscars. Doctor, smoking is bad for your health. It can lead to cancer. Seth, 90 years old man who had been smoking since the age of 12. I'm about to end this man's whole career. I wanna chill myself. Wait till lava drops please, we can't lose sales. This is what school feels like. 1 hour here is 7 years on earth. Introverts when the elevator doors close before anyone can get on. When you accidentally hit your sibling and they start crying. Me determining my personality type, introvert, extrovert. The 2 reactions I get to my sense of humor, A. B. What's wrong with you? Fruit fly diving straight toward the glass of apple cider vinegar mixed with dish soap already littered with the c***s of his kin. Being praised and called a princess. Being humiliated and called a heavy breathing. If you see this straighten your back you banana shaped F. Someone. AI is terrible and will ruin the world. Me. Haha yeah. Moves all my AI generated photos of Steve Harvey being chased by monsters to a hidden folder. Watching my wife walking around the house with a tape measure on my day off. When you're a vegetarian but you're still a goddamn man. Today I completed a chore I have been putting off for 6 months. It took 15 minutes. I will learn nothing from this. The weirdest flex is professors who say that most students won't pass their class, like, congrats you luck at your job. I'm not a toy, I'm not a Christmas present, I'm a 400-year commitment. Please think hard before you give someone a Greenland shark this Christmas. Vegans tell they are vegans without being asked, then how do you know that the people who didn't tell you are not vegans? Pie. Babe, you are being irrational, you are imaginary. When you did see a few red flags but you're sure you can change him. We need to talk about Kevina. The movie was deeply uncomfortable to watch. The child actor is phenomenal. The child actor is Ezra Miller, so I'm honestly not sure if they were even acting. How I remembered the graphics of my favorite childhood games. How the graphics actually looked. Me at night choosing what's going to keep me up until 4 AM. Family, why don't you ever share what music you like? You're so secretive. Also my family 3 seconds after I share a song I like. Wow, this is garbage. You actually like this? Which of the following mentalities are you? My life is falling apart. My life is falling apart. My life is falling apart. I think the scariest alien scenario ever would be if they came to Earth, didn't talk to humans, communicated with something in the ocean for a few days and then just left. 42 a day is far too much I can handle. Doesn't understand child or family. Heh. Also doesn't understand but will support no matter what. Just glad to be included. When she says go deeper but you're out of UFO stories and conspiracy theories. To be honest, neckties are such a weird social construct. Honestly, what's the point of them? You mean my neck napkin? My work? Emergency mint rag. Again. A woman's intuition is never wrong. Way too many single mothers for this to be true. Me laying in bed thinking about why I can't punch hard in dreams. I want a sugar, but I'm not prepared to give him sugar. Characters who don't know each other but would be best friends. Harry Potter in the movies. Harry Potter in the books. Harry Potter. Kids in movies will see this on the table, take a sip of orange juice and say I'm late for the bus. Hi, I got my account back. Just in case I ever get hacked again, here's the only news I've ever taken. Can't threaten me with it now. Get a life. Lord forgive me for what I'm about to do. Making of the world's first camera. Which camera took the picture of the world's first camera? Trying to imagine what it would take for me to yell at a server, like if I ordered an omelette and they brought me a bowl of rats. But I would probably still just be like, I'm sorry, you seem to have brought me someone else's bowl of rats. When you in the shower and the lights flicker. Me, finally getting a raise at work. I got you, brother. Inflation. Oh no you don't. How to pay off debt. 1. Pass away. Bussy means non-epic kiss, mostly on the cheek, in southern dialects of the German-speaking area or land. For example, bussy can be a way of saying goodbye, equals kiss. Then bussy is in fact a normal phrase and means a big kiss. #German. Is it just me or has McDonald's gone from a happy child to a depressed middle-aged adult? Jennifer Aniston at 52. Me at 20. Whisper something dirty in my ear. Your feet. Blackstone after successfully outbidding a single mother of 4 in the housing market. I'm fat because every time I F your mom she makes me a sandwich. Have you ever broken a bone? Yes, I broke my brother's nose once. But Sensei, how will I ever defeat him? With this you'll be unstoppable. Oregano. Remember to write your name or you're getting a 0. I wrote my name but I still got a 0. How the shy introverted kid prepares to say hey during attendance. Is there a word that includes all vowels? Stop it, I'm trying to sleep. Just got called a sheep for wearing my mask in the elevator with a group of guys. I replied as I removed my mask. Finally a group of guys that doesn't mind me taking my mask off while having She got really quiet. I'm joining the war on misinformation, in the side of misinformation. Hey, do atheists go to hell? No. How about people who honk the next millisecond after signal turns green? Straight to hell. To the boiler room of hell. All the way down. Good. That makes me happy. The chair was blue. English teachers. But why? Why would you do that? Sorry, can't come out tonight. I gotta sit alone in front of a muted TV opening and closing the same 4 social media apps until 3 AM. Now what the hell is a cinephile? A person who is fond of cinema basically likes movies. Oh okay, thanks. No problem. The working class. Never working and being a bum. Working forever to never retire. FaceTiming the water so it doesn't boil over while I'm watching TV in the other room. The older I get, the more I wonder what Kevin's dad did for a living to afford this house and a vacation to Paris for 9 people. Girls, I can't believe he didn't cry at the Titanic. Do men even have feelings? Boys. UK police dealing with gangs. UK police dealing with hate crimes. UK police when an autistic girl says you look like their grandma. Drake the type to trip when running from the slow walking chiller, but instead of getting up to run he tries crawling away while saying no. Pharmacist, will you be using insurance? Me, no. How much is the total? Pharmacist. Where did you have your first kiss? In my sister's room. Oh no, Sweet Home Alabama. A Chinese guy's TikToks went viral and people realized he responds to all comments with, because he doesn't speak any English. All my family burnt to death in a house fire. Me in my room thinking about how to get money without working. In Halo, a small wrist-attached grappling hook is able to latch a 1,000 kg suit of armor onto a 150 kg alien without moving it. This simply wouldn't be possible in real life. You should have been shoved into more lockers in high school. Movie character. We need to find the villain. It could be anyone here. The villain. The USA we grew up in. The USA we now live in. Do celebrities get jury duty? Imagine you're going to trial and Willem Dafoe is across the room looking at you like this. OMG, John is so hot. John. Yo dude, you kinda look like my first husband. I don't know, I have never been married though. That's actually a first, lol. For someone to tell me I look like someone else. I worked so hard, risked it all, and you didn't even get my joke. F your zodiac sign. What button do you press when it says press any button to start? People thinking I got cause I came back in the same clothes. Me who always wears the same outfit. Okay, let me just share my screen. Okay, can you see it? The Hot Topic and the Kohl's employees having lunch together at the mall. Damn B, you live like this. I just think it's funny when dogs' eyes just go like. Today I thought I saw a woman dressed as a handmaid about to from a building. I called 911. Please don't ever hesitate to call 911 if you have a concern. We take all calls seriously, even umbrella related ones. Worst case scenario, we have a good story to take home with us. The only part of the Olympics I can truly relate to is the Canadian swimmer who didn't realize she won gold because she wasn't wearing her glasses in the pool. Without googling, name something Japan invented. Tentacle late. If your best friend put a your head, what are your last words? Aggressively starts farting. I want a goth GF, but she has to wear the goth makeup all the time. But she has to be 4 feet 11 inch. Why do I not have a goth GF? Americans whose birthday is on 11. How do you celebrate? With a rousing game of Jenga. Me as a bus driver, I was a busman, doing bus. Me checking my little brother's pulse after hitting him with 16 German suplex and a few tombstone pile drivers. Corporations after raising prices in a pandemic. Fourth eye, me. I like a girl for her personality. KFC employee. POV. You're about to get bodied by the exaggerated swagger of a black teen. Hey, I can't sleep. I can. Good night. My great grandpa at 16 versus me at 16. Girls, OMG, these jeans can fit my phone in them. Guys, would you give an average looking girl a chance if she were to approach you first and make first move? A guy would talk to a tree if it approached him first. Me after finally realizing that getting a girlfriend doesn't solve all my life problems. I worked at Forever 21 as a cashier, and I guess the customer I rang up was an Instagram baddie because a few people recognized her but I didn't, and when I checked her out she was like, "This line is so long, do you know who I am?" And I said no sorry, and then her card declined for $1.35. When certain companies brag about paying folks $15 per hour, I want you to consider something. $15 into 40 hours into 50 weeks equals $28,000. That's approximately $24,000 take home. Divide by 12, $2,000. Most places insist income is 3 times rent to approve. Search your city for apartments at $666. Living wage. When people say video games make you violent but you're too scared to click the rude dialogue option because you don't want to hurt the NPC's feelings. Classic reaction of my bro who wakes up at 3 AM and sees me setting a thermonuclear device on top of his house. It's just a silly prank. I played gospel music or wait to the interview and still ain't get the job. When you're away from the internet for too long, so your FBI agent has to do things in the old-fashioned way. During marriage, wife, our money. After divorce, my money. Room temperature IQ, Celsius. Fahrenheit. Kelvin. Society, telling men to be more emotional and vulnerable. Also society, it smelled like bee in here. When someone asks me directions in the city I have lived in my entire life. Being my friend is non-stop fun. Joe, I'm about to drive past your house and honk. Alright, get ready, here comes. Ha ha ha, I heard that. Yes, we did it. If you laugh at other people's conditions you will be like them in future. Bill Gates, ha ha ha. Jeff Bezos, ha ha ha. Sins, ha ha ha. Poor octopus eggs and salmon eggs that could have become adult. Poor chicken eggs, they could have been chicken nuggets. I never had post-put clarity because you don't watch Shaun and you don't have rough X. You can't arrest me no more. I have seen your parts. Man refused to be arrested when he recognized police officer as only model. Jada is more invested in her hairstylist than she is in her relationship to Will. Huh, my lips are so dry. Him, doesn't that hurt when you walk? Huh, what? Him, what? Las Vegas woman left you to concert to take $50,000 from Dada's hotel safe. Me who's excited for the weekend. 13 missing assignments. Not that many people will ever call you fat to your face, but if you lose weight tons of people will be comfortable telling you that you used to be fat. How would you describe yourself? Verbally, but I have also prepared a dance. When I Google toxic behavior and it describes me instead of him. Need money, not homeless. Wife keeps buying plants. Me building up the courage to unsubscribe from a YouTuber who I have watched grow and progressively become more annoying. When your friend gets hurt and you don't know what to do you want some toothpaste? I didn't do any work over the holidays, but I maintained a high level of stress and inadequate sleep so I could ease the transition back. What happened to him? He missed his Spanish lessons with Duolingo. Fox News showing news about foxes. Sky News showing news about the sky. BBC News. The Pokemon Company put a lot of blood, sweat and tears into making shiny design. University life. This person has never been to university in their whole lives. Woman invites her co-worker over to eat some noisy. Her co-worker who's wondering why she's taking off her clothes instead of cooking her cats for dinner. Sometimes I just agree with people so they'll stop talking. Scenes cause blood clots. US picks troops to prepare for potential deployment to Middle East. US Army joining the military to pay for college. Middle East. Rare photo of a Western vegan tourist visiting Slavic house somewhere in Eastern Europe. When your name is in the math question and it says you have 34 watermelons. When she says no kissing on the first date. I might be in my mid-30s but at least I'm still in touch with youth culture. What up teens? How about that new Grimes album? Look at this old loser who hasn't had anime eye surgery. Ha 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 ha. Look at him. Nice tiny eyes, you old piece of shit. Forget Netflix and chill, I'm trying to get pies and fries. Me, when I go to Walmart and see a sign that says, ask for help with items on the top shelf, I go and find the shortest employee to get a stepladder and help me even though I'm 7'4" and can easily reach the merchandise because the sign ordered me to do so. Priest. Once again weird as hell but not a sin. My dad went to a doctor's appointment with my grandma and found out she was diagnosed with dementia over a year ago but she never told anyone because she forgot LMAO. Girls on a first date. I hope he has a steady job. I hope he doesn't live with his mom. Guys on a first date. I hope she shows up. I hope she isn't a man. If we didn't have fire departments and somebody tried to pitch the idea right now, half of you would be like, oh so some idiot lets his house burn down and my tax dollars help get the flames extinguished for fun. I'm divorcing my wife over her only account. I can't stand the shame. This what happened to me. He left me cause I had to make a video for only with his friend. Like come on bae, it's just my job. Eating anything you want and enjoying your food. Eating healthy and carefully monitoring portions and ingredients. Lying. POV. You're a statue from ancient Greece. So small. Arguments when you were 5 years old. No, you can't make yourself invincible. Haha, I'm invincible brr. We're hiring she managers. Finally a job I'm qualified for. Anyone ever? It's getting hot in here. My brain. So take off all your clothes. Me. What the FY? Still. What year is it? Me after leaving 36 reusable bags at home and the cashier asks if I need to buy one. Yes. When these edgy content creators who have people in foreign countries for their videos decide to menace to society in the US this time. OC sued by cops. I love these. The best combination of your shoes and t-shirt. You will look like ski. Does anyone have a home remedy for the darkness within that is slowly overcoming your will? I tried apple cider vinegar. Inside you there are 2 wolves. Now more wolves. They're changing the behavior of the deer. The willows are growing back among the river. The beavers are making dams. Inside you there are more beavers than you could have ever expected. What's your 5-year plan? Okay, 1-year plan. Okay, any future plan at all? I have a Snickers in my freezer. You're one of the shortest boys at school. You're still taller than most of the girls. My favorite Discord server when I'm at work, sleeping, doing errands, taking care of yard work, etc. My favorite Discord server whenever I'm actually on it. Alternate ways to communicate. Get an extrovert. Quotes from a book. Write it on paper. Type it in your phone. She's a 10 but every time you all go out she records a TikTok dance. I must get out of here as quick as possible. New lawyers seeing their first client get sentenced to Seth. Bar worker shit. Bartender wanted. Generation Alpha leaving Fortnite to play Minecraft. Gen Z leaving Minecraft to play Fortnite. cosplayers when sign players enter the room.
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.